Hello there guys, we are back in Gravel. Not been on here for quite a while, so I thought I'd best crack on with my career. And also, most of my other games have not yet installed, so I'm still having problems with my Xbox. I have managed to get Forza in, so I can get back in there, but I thought I'd jump on this first. So far, I've got Outer Worlds, Forza Horizon, not Forza Motorsport, that's still trying to install. I've also got this, which has only just come in, and I've got Isle of Man TT, obviously, because that's the first one that worked, so that's why I've been playing that quite a lot. So let's see, where were we and what have we got to do? I can't remember anything at all. Right, so we've got to get past this dude in order to progress. And have we got any of these stars yet? No, we haven't. So we're going to pop into a couple of these and grab some of these stars. We'll start with this. Episode 6. The saga continues. Right, looks like quite a short track to begin with. What do we have to do? It's an elimination. This one is a smash up. That's the one I don't like, where you have to break those stupid boards. So I'm just going to skip those every time. And then possibly at the end of the game, if I feel like I want to complete everything, I'll come back and do them. And then we've got a time attack. So we'll go for the elimination first of all. Right, what car options do we have? A Stratos. Oh, it might have to be that, mightn't it? This is a really nice car. I'd very much like one of these in real life. It would be lovely. Right, and Lancia. I think I'm going to go... Oh, we've got this as well, haven't we? So this Porsche. I've used that a couple of times, I think. I've got to go with the Stratos. Or Stratos, depending on what you prefer. I wonder what liveries there are. There's just this one at the moment. Let's have a look at the ones that I will unlock. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's not bad. And that's not too nice either. I think the best one's the one that it gave me originally. So there we go, we're going with this. Right, I've got to get myself used to it because at the moment I am calibrated for riding fast motorbikes around the Isle of Man. Not reasonably slow and not very good handling cars around a dirt track. So yeah, once I've done this, I'll get back on Forza and have another crack at those rivals. I haven't been able to play Forza for quite a while since I had the problem with having to reinstall all of my games. So I don't know what season we're in. I don't know whether it's changed over to the next one, whether the Rivals event is still available, whether we've got a new Rivals event. I don't know if there's a new competition in the club. I haven't looked at any of that stuff, so I need to get in there and have a look what's going on. So as soon as I've got this out of the way, that's what we're going to do. Start your engines. Let's skip all this. Why am I in this view? Just turn it down a little bit. Oh, where's the view change button? Right, I'm randomly pressing... Ah, there it is, there it is. Oh, shit. This is not very easy to control. Get out of the way. This is an elimination. Move. Actually, this feels a bit claustrophobic in this view on this game. That's probably why I was in chase view. It's a bit tight. The tracks are a bit small for you to see what's going on. But when you're in chase view, obviously you see more of the track, so you can see where you're going to be going and everything. But this is that a safety car up at the front? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? With the blue light on top. I've got to move some. I'm only 4th. Come on. I'm 4 of 6. Oh, I'm going to dive bomb these. Yeah, get out of the way. Oh, I got past one of them, but didn't quite make it past this dude. Come on, Mr. Brown. You will never beat my Stratos. Oh, it is a bloody lovely car. It really is. But this track's bloody horrible. It's too bendy. And that guy up ahead is quite far away. I'm not sure what I've got my difficulty set to at the moment. I know I had to turn it down to get past one of the kind of boss races. Well, I think I did. I seem to recall turning it down for that. Right, we are 2 of 5. I think we have got enough time to catch this other guy. Don't hit the wall. We might have. He's not that far ahead. We might get him. Oh, shit. I'll tell you what, I should get my steering wheel out on Forza, because I've managed to sort out the problem with the dead zone. So if you've got a Ferrari 458 Spider steering wheel with the one without the force feedback, which doesn't work properly on Forza because there's a huge dead zone, doesn't matter what you do, you won't get rid of it. I've got rid of it, so it's fine. Oh shit, I'm going to lose my position. Right, if you set your dead zone to 0, you have a really nasty, quite big dead zone in the centre. But if you set it to 10%, weirdly, it's completely accurate. The dead zone disappears. So yeah, if you're having the same problem that I've been having with that steering wheel on Forza Horizon, then that's how you get rid of it. It works fine on Forza Motorsport. There's no weird dead zone on that. But yeah, you need to actually put a dead zone in to get rid of the one that's there that you don't want. So that is how you fix it. Ooh. Right, I'm going to be eliminated. I'm blatantly not going to catch him. So all I'm doing here is damaging my car. And I'm stuck on the wall. There we go. Right, so we come second. I think that's going to give us 2 stars. I didn't look at the requirements, but I imagine we're going to get 2 stars out of that. That's not too bad. I'm happy with 2 stars. Right. I've got the music turned off. Oh, I've got it turned down, haven't I? It just seems weird when you've got no music. Proceed. Right. Second position, event complete. Did I get 3 stars? Let's have a look. It's like all this bit is so weird when there's no music. No, I got 2 stars. So we got 2 stars out of that. So the next one was a smash up. We're definitely not doing that. And then it was a point-to-point thing, wasn't it? Like a timed race. So we'll do that one, which is finish at least first for 3 stars. Third will give us 2, and completing the race will give us 1. 7 kilometres of who gets the best time. So let's go in. We'll have a look at what level we're on this time, because I'm not sure what we are. Oh, what do I want? Let's have a look at this. Have I used this yet? I'm not very keen on these type of vehicles at all, really. Any of them. So what do I want? The Volkswagen, the Renault, the Ford, the Chevy, or this Mitsubishi? I might go with the Chevy. Yeah, I'm going to. So we're taking the Hummer H3 Custom. Come on. And we're going to go with... I like the way that every time you choose your car for what race you're going to do, it gives you the option of choosing a different livery each time. It mixes it up a little bit. Right, we've got AI difficulty on medium then. Ah, bloody hell, weather is on rain. That's not good. Well, let's go. You finished that bone that I gave you so that you wouldn't interfere with me recording the video. Right, here's some more. There you go. Good boy. Right, I've just taken him for the longest walk. I've been walking for about an hour and a half. And I thought this might tire him out because I'm at home by myself all weekend. My wife's away in Orlando. She's gone to a party. It's like her uncle's, I'm not sure, birthday, probably 60th or something. So she's gone to a party in Orlando to go and see him. He lives in New Jersey, but they're sort of meeting halfway. And so quite a bit of the family's gone there, apart from husbands. Husbands are looking after dogs and children. So I'm obviously looking after Filippo. But, come on, take the bone. Good boy. But as I'm home alone, I thought I'll get a load of videos done. But because he's here as well, it's going to be quite difficult. So I've just gone on such a massive walk to try and tire him out. And we've got home, and I think what I've done is made him excited. So I'm trying to placate him with bones. It's not quite working. Right, let's go. Is it night time? I bloody hope not. Oh, no, it's not. Can't see very much. I might have to change my view. Well, that's the sound of the dog scratching at his bed. Oh, it's a bit dark. I feel like I'm not going very fast. It feels really, really, really slow. I also feel like I should be switching over to... oh shit, it was corner. Big corner as well. I feel like I should be switching over to manual gears on here instead of automatic, since I've been on manual for a little while now on Forza. And automatic just doesn't feel... It feels like you're going off control. I'm still on automatic gears on Isle of Man TT, but there's much more to think about on that game because you're going stupid fast. But, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to switch over. I want to get the drive line off first, though. That's what I'm trying to do. I wonder what position I'm in. It's not giving me any sort of indication as to what times everyone else got. So I'm just gonna keep on driving until we get to the end. And hopefully I shall be in the top 2 so I can get my stars. Which way's the bloody road go? Oh, there it is. Oh, for God's sake, that was shit. Man, I can't see anything. I've got to say, the rain's not very good, is it? Oh, I've gone off the track. I hope I haven't missed a checkpoint doing that. Look at the rain on my my windscreen. It's rubbish. Now compare that to the rain on your car in a game like Forza. Right, a significant difference. I've just got like... oh, shit. What's the rewind? There it is. Right. Yeah, this is very, very poor rain. The graphics are not that great on this game, really. I mean, it's still an alright game. What are you doing, Filippo? Right, I've made like a green screen to try and put behind my steering wheels, try and make a video with my hands on the screen. And the dog is currently chewing my green screen. It's not work. I've been trying to do it, and it looks all right, but you can still tell that it's a green screen. So I'm trying to tweak it. It's very, very hard to get the lighting right. So I reckon I might need to buy a couple of lights to get nice flat lighting. But it's is that yours now? Right, he's taken the green screen to his bed. But I'd still need to do some experimenting, I think. I've got to get some lights. So yeah, that's coming. It's going to be my most edited video. But I'm quite looking forward to doing it, actually. I've got some good plans. I was thinking, I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to do it, because it's going to be quite awesome, but it's going to take me a little bit of effort in the editing. And also I've got to buy some lights, because at the moment it's just not working, the colour's not flat enough. Where the fuck does the track go? Yeah, if you look on the side window at the rain, it's like, why did all that water come into the car? It's not like rain, it's like measles. That's like a swarm of flies trying to get into my car. The graphics are not that brilliant on this game. First, Jesus. I did rewind though, didn't I? I was thinking I went off the track really badly, but I actually rewound, so. Can you hear him ripping up my green screen? Filippo, that's incredibly naughty. Yeah, you. Right, what about those juicy, delicious bones that I gave you? I'm sorry. Proceed. I bought loads of different coloured cards so I could test different greens and blues and see which one had worked the best and which one was furthest away from all the colours on my steering wheel or on my hands. My steering wheel was a bit reflective, the plastic, so it was reflecting a bit of the green, which made it go a little bit see-through. So I've gone and bought a load of matte paint and I've painted my steering wheel matte to try and stop the reflectiveness. So the preparation for this is ridiculous. Right, so why has it put us all the way up here? Right, so we've got 3 and 9 stars on that. Where are we? I come first, and I've only got 3 of 9 stars. Let's have a look. It said I come first. What? Oh no, it doesn't, does it? It just says first place and then someone's name, whoever it is, so I probably come last. That's really stupid how it does that. It should come up with whatever you did. So when you get to the end, it should come up and say like 8th or something. Whereas it comes up and says first, no matter who came first. Is making such a mess and destroying all my work. Right, what is next? Let's try a different one. So The Last Frontier, episode 7. How many stars do we need to take on this guy? Oh, we can do it now. I'll have a crack at The Last Frontier. I'm going to have a little bit of a go in all of them. So what we have in here, so we've got a checkpoint, we have a checkpoint, we have a checkpoint, and we have a time attack. So this is good, we can do all of these, none of them smash up things, so we'll start off with this one. Oh, we're in these bloody things again. Right, I'm not going for that. I can't see anything out the window. Oh, hang on, all of these are available. Yeah, the little shopping basket makes you think that you haven't got it, but you have. It's like you just haven't got the ones with a little padlock. And you haven't got to buy them. I don't know why it does that. Oh, I might go for this. Right, the Bulldog, the Bronco, or the HRX. I want to go for this, I think. I hope it's got a different livery, though, because that's really ugly. Right, let's have a look at our options. That's disgusting. That's not as bad as I thought. But I'm going to take... Oh, that one at the end is available as well. Oh, I'm taking that. Yeah, we're going in this, and we're going to win. Start. Right, the weather is wet. There's green cardboard all over the floor now. Don't actually eat any of it, just chew it up. But yeah, I bought loads and loads of it, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I had bought like a big stiff piece of cardboard to kind of hold it all in position. Then I stuck the green stuff to it and then sort of fit it around the steering wheel. But I'm thinking about switching it up and getting like a much bigger green piece of material and putting it behind the entire steering wheel, as opposed to having it quite close to my hands to reduce the reflection. But we'll see. I'm going to experiment with it, and I'll be uploading when I think it's good enough. I'll upload it. But
worthy of the name, and we've
forgot about this dude,
organised a race which will
blow your socks off. Right. I did do one demo, and I showed it to my missus, and she was amazed by it. She thought it was awesome, whereas I thought it looked a bit shit. So I'm not happy with it yet. But I'll give it another crack, and when I'm happy with it, I shall bung up a video. This vehicle feels much better, it really does. We are definitely winning this race. Oh, slow down. Woof. Right, the brake's not quite as good on these vehicles as there are on those motorbikes, it has to be said. The brakes on a motorbike are really spectacular, considering the amount of rubber that touches the floor on a motorbike is tiny, but the brakes on them are astonishingly good. Alright, come on then. We're not going to let Anderson win. Yeah, we got some pop-up on the graphics, look. Things are growing as we're approaching them. Yeah, this game is certainly not optimised properly. But it's still fun to play. It's like the graphics are not great. The draw distance is absolutely terrible. I'm on an Xbox One X. You shouldn't see plants growing as you get closer to them. I mean, look at that green in the background. It's terrible. But it's still quite fun. I'd quite like to see a bit of money thrown at Gravel 2 and a bit more development, and see how that goes. Yeah, I'm looking at you, eating my green screen. I was just looking down at him. He stopped and looked at me. He could sense that somebody was watching him being naughty. Right, how far we got left? Around 90. Oh, there's the finish line right there. Well, that was nice and easy. Do a handbrake turn over the finish line. A little bit of a skid as we go through. That was nice. Lovely vehicle to drive, that one.
tussles and adrenaline. Who knows why you like our checkpoint races so much?
Because they're open, that's why I like them, as opposed to you shitty little races that are all bloody tiny corners. 3 stars! Right, I wonder if we can max out this, get 3 stars on all of them. You finished? You had enough of ripping up Daddy's things. Don't eat it, don't actually eat it. I don't mind you ripping it up, but don't eat it. Right, next. Whenever you come back into the menu, it puts you somewhere weird and stupid. Right, so another checkpoint race in Alaska. Finished first with 3 stars. Third will give us 2. And, oh, we're a different class. So we're in the Mini or the Beetle. Right, we can't have any of them. I think I might take that. So the Hyundai Velociraptor SR Turbo Injection Supercharged Mega Vehicle. Let's go. And we've only got one option. Oh, I was hoping we'd have the same ones as before. I really liked that. It was nice. It handled nice. You could see out of the window, not like the fucking Hummer. But yeah, this game, if they put more money into it for developing the graphics and optimizing draw distances and things, it would be really good. I really hope that they do that for a Gravel 2. It's nicely playable, and sack off that smash up thing completely, because it's absolutely shit. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in a driving game ever. So get rid of that, tweak the graphics, and it would be a really good game.
Spectacle worthy of the name, and we've done it. We've organised a race which will leave you breathless here in the Alaskan mountains. To the off-road fans watching out there.
Right, it's fucking raining. Look at all those black fly on my door window again. It doesn't look anything like rain at all. Whoa, it's quite difficult to control. Bit slidey. I might try and handbrake around this corner. I'll tell you what, on some of these races I feel like I could crank it up to the next AI difficulty level. It's a little bit too easy, isn't it? And then on other ones I just come last. There's not really that much consistency in the different tracks. I mean, you come first by miles on some of them and you really struggle on others, so it's difficult to know what difficulty setting you should be on. I don't like the lines that are on my window, look. That looks terrible, doesn't it? Yeah, they're really not very good at rain. They're not very good at water at all. When you go through the... let me change the view, I'll show you what I mean. When you go through this water, it looks shit. Look. That looks absolutely crap, doesn't it? And no, there's no waves or anything. Look at the actual water. It does nothing. There's just all that white spray that is on top of the other stuff not changing at all. Yeah, they're really not very good at water on this game. Especially when it's on your window. Ah, bollocks. Broke way too much then. Oh, that was a lot tighter than I expected it to be. Oh, I've messed it up. Get back in front, get back in front. Yeah, let's try and slingshot our way around into first position before the end. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Get out of the way, mate. Oh, I've got the inside line. Didn't realise the track was going this way. That's good news. Got options, don't know which way to go. I'm going to go whichever way I land from this jump. Okay, I'm going left. I think I've been on this track before. This is the one that's got the really sharp... yeah, I have, yeah. Because I messed up there before. We're quite close to the finish line now. I recognise it now. Didn't recognise it up until that point, because that's where I messed up last time. Come on, get round here, you're so close to the end. Lovely. Another win, another 3 stars in the bag. Jesus Christ, Filippo, if your mother was here, she would not be impressed.
Even though today's live broadcast has come to an end, Gravel Channel is always with you. Go to our website.
I wonder what all that Gravel Channel online stuff is like. I'm not interested in that side of games much, really. I like driving against, like not real people. I don't mind driving against a real person's time, like a Ghost. Like the Rivals thing is brilliant on Forza. I think that's the best way of racing with people. But when you go online into a forum of 20 other drivers and things start to get a bit dodgy, and if your internet's not good, you start rubber banding and all that nonsense. Right, so So far we are 6 for 6. Let's see if we can get 9 for 9. What cars? Right. Shall we stick with this? We liked this. Oh, hang on, no. What am I talking about? It's this that we liked, isn't it? Yeah, this is... No, it isn't. Ooh. No, it was this. Yeah, we're going to go back in the Ford. Definitely. We're going to keep with this green splat. Yeah, I really enjoyed this vehicle before. Oh, I was going to put it up to hard and I forgot. I think he's finished now. I think he's had enough of destroying my things. Didn't notice what the weather was this time. I'm guessing it's probably going to be wet again, being as the other two have been so far.
We wanted to give you a spectacle worthy of the name, and we've done it. We've organised a race which will leave you breathless here in the Alaskan mountains.
They really need to record more little intros, don't they? As opposed to saying the same thing every bloody time. Oh, it's not raining, that's nice. Right, so we've got a nice dry track for a change. Waterfall's looking a bit shit though. No, doesn't matter what the water is, it's not very impressive, is it? Whether it's a puddle, whether it's rain, whether it's a waterfall, or the sea, it looks a bit shit on this game. Especially on your window. The water on the window looks bloody terrible. But, as I keep saying, the game is enjoyable. It's nice to play. It's quite arcadey. But, yeah, I like it. Whoops. Straighten myself up, ready for the jump. Oh, slow down. I'm struggling a bit more on this one. But I think we're going to be alright. I think by the end, we will have got in front. Oh, bollocks. Quite like how you get a couple of options of which way to go. Oh, I think I should have gone the other way though. This way's a bit tight. No, we're okay. We're okay. Is that the finish line right there? No, it's not. I'm gonna handbrake this. See, I shouldn't have done that with my handbrake, really. No, it's put me down into third place. But we're going to take it back on this jump. Oh, shitty now. Will you get your big fat Hummer off my car? Jesus Christ. Try and get it straightish. Get out into a nice line so we don't have to slow down for this. Bloody hell, there's checkpoints all over the place. Which one goes with which? That's too many checkpoints. You really don't need all of those. Could have done with getting rid of half of these checkpoints. It still would have been the same line. Come on, catch him up, catch him up. Come on. Oh, we've got a chance. We have got a chance. Oh, come on, my car is going so bloody slow. Oh, can I get on the inside and use him to get around the corner quicker? Yes, I can. Oh, keep going, keep going. Got to do the same thing again. Oh, there's someone on the other side of me. Shit. Oh my God, that's tight. Yes! Oh, I don't know if I'm first or second. Oh, I was second. That was so close. Oh, I might have to do that one again.
Broadcast has come to an end.
Oh, I'm not going to do it again now, but I'm going to go on to the fourth one. Oh, I've got something. Achievement unlocked. Qualified. I might leave these alerts on. I always have them switched off, but I might leave them on now. When an achievement pops up, it's quite nice, isn't it? Right. Right, so... Oh, I've dropped a star. I wanted them all. Right, I'll do this one. And if I get 3 stars on this... Oh, got nice options on my cars as well. If I get 3 stars on this, I might go back to the other one. I want this. I want that to unlock. Right then, let's have a look what we got. Right, the Focus, the Escort. Right. I think it is going to be between the Focus and the Escort. I'm not over keen on Mitsubishis or Subarus, really. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I'm going to go with the Cosworth. Right, and let's change. Oh, I haven't got any livery options, and it's an ugly option. Oh, I'm inside the car, it's not a big deal. Right, rain again. It's going to be raining, Filippo. What are we going to do? The car's going to get wet. You don't care, do you? Not now you've got this big green screen to eat. Yeah, that's you making that noise. If you stand on it and try and eat it, it's just going to keep flapping back on the floor. Mira, acá. Es tu hueso. Deliciosa. Go and eat your bone. That's a bone there. That's a dog thing. Go and eat that. Go and eat that. You're not interested in dog things, are you? Like this. He's made such a mess. Oh. It's raining. Right then. Oh, it's a time one. So on these ones, I normally come bloody last. We're going to do our best. Oh shit, I thought that was going to be the other side of the checkpoint. I expected that left checkpoint to be the right hand side of the gate. I was getting ready to just clip it and take the inside line, and what I was actually doing is taking the outside line and going around the corner really badly. It's not a bad track, quite like it actually. Haven't had this one before, I don't think. I don't really pay any attention to that stuff at the top in the middle. It's kind of like kudos points from Project Gotham Racing. It's a bit like that. But I always ignore that. I don't know whether I should be driving with a little bit more style, sliding around a bit more to increase that. I don't really know what the benefit of that is, whether it's just like experience and you level up or what. Really, all I'm going for is to try and get a good time without thinking about, you know, whatever points I might be collecting along the way and whether they're going to benefit me or what. I'm getting a lot now though, aren't I? Perfect landing. Oh shit, goes this way. Ooh, go on, go on, go on. God knows where the next checkpoint is. Jesus Christ, where's the bloody road? Oh, I've got to rewind. Oh, I don't know which is the right button. There it is. Right, I had no idea. I thought that was it looked like the edge of a ship. I didn't realise it was a ramp at all. I can see it's a ramp now, but before I thought that was kind of like a bit of a boat. Right, we've got to get over that then. Oh, we've got to change our view as well. There we go. Now there's the finish line just up ahead. Right, let's see what we'll be. And when look at this. First position, but that's not going to be me, is it? That's what it did last time, but that wasn't me. First, look at it. I'm 8th. It flashes up on the screen going first position. Yeah, for William Morris. Not for... Right, he stopped making wallpaper and now he drives a Subaru. How very interesting. Right, so I'm in 8th position. Why does it do that? Why does it flash up saying first and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking 13 seconds off first. Right, I'm not going to go and do that other race now because I've dropped all my stars anyway, because on these events, I'm always last. But on the events where it's me and other people in cars, I'm usually first. So that's what I was saying earlier about not knowing what difficulty setting to put it on. It's just completely stupid. Right, we have completed another... Shall I have a crack at this as well? What's the video on? Video's on 36 minutes. We'll do this one as well, and then the start of the next video, we'll go into this section. So we'll have a look in here. The heavyweights. Right, checkpoint, lap. We're not going to do that, so we'll do these 3. Right, what do we want? I think I might be going in this. The trophy truck. Yeah, I like this. I've done this a couple of times. Quite like this livery as well. Oh, start race. So weather is clear. Excuse me. The dog has finished eating the green screen. Now he's just having a little lie down. Yeah, when I was doing my green screen steering wheel experiments, my steering wheel is from the Ferrari 458. So that's the car I was using. I bought that car on Forza Horizon. I was driving around in that car so that it'd look as realistic as possible. But, I mean, I don't like my steering wheel. I want to get a new one. I want one with force feedback.
There are those who come to enjoy peace and quiet on holiday, but we can assure you that is not us. Welcome to Namibia, off-road fans.
Right then, let's do this. Lovely, there's other people on the track. That means I'm probably going to win. So, whoa. It's not very easy to turn when you've got nothing attached to the ground whatsoever. I love these tracks. They just really remind me of, what's it called? What's that game called? I can't remember. What the bloody hell is it called? I'll tell you what it's called in a minute. Right, it's called... It's not on here. It's normally on here. Where's it gone? I can't remember what it's called. Something HD. God, that's driving me crazy. It was on the 360 and then it got ported over to the well, they didn't, they remade it. They completely redone it and made it all high definition and lovely. Baja Edge of Control. Yeah, that is an amazing game. It really is. I've got to reinstall it though because it's not on at the moment. I might actually delete my my save on it and do it all again. If I really like a game, then that's what I do. I complete absolutely everything you can complete. I'm going to go this way, being as everyone else has gone the other way. I complete everything you can complete, and then I delete all of the information about it from my Xbox so I can do it all again. It's very satisfying. Right, here they come. I don't know whether I went the right way or the wrong way. Oh, I'm not going the right way now. Ah, shit. I've missed a checkpoint anyway. I've got to rewind. I think possibly my way was the wrong way because now they're in line, I'll rewind one more. Oh, I can't. That's not an option on this game. I know. Maybe I had the best Best option out of those two. Oh. Yeah, Baja Age of Control is a brilliant game. I'd like them to make a Baja 2. That'd be good. Because although it was absolutely brilliant and it's very nice to play, by comparing it to like a new game, it doesn't look as good anymore. It looked good at the time, but it doesn't quite look as good now. So I'd quite like to have a new one.
Race together, and don't be too sad.
Second position. So we got a couple of stars. And right, where are we? So we'll have a crack at the next one. We're going to do these 3 races. So this is a little circuit race. So 2 stars if we get third, but we've got to win to get the 3. We've got 5 laps, and we cross over each other. So there's probably going to be quite a little bit of crashing. Right, what do we want? We stick with what we've got. Don't know if to go for that. Might stick with what I'm in. I quite like it. Yeah, I'll stick with the BMW. Come on then. And the weather is clear. Lovely jubbly. It's night time, but it's going to be in a stadium, so there'll be lights everywhere, so that's not really going to make any difference. I need to refresh my coffee. That's gone cold. I completely forgot that I'd got coffee. Need to go and refill.
All the adrenaline of our races and all the enthusiasm of a packed-out stadium. I couldn't imagine anything more...
Right, there you go. Sorry if you're cutting off the bloke, if you wanted to listen to what he had to say. Oh no, it's not a crossover tracks, we go underneath. Oh, this view's... Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. This view doesn't really work on these really tiny tracks. Jesus, and this view's horrible, I'm too close. Yeah, these ones are not nice. It's not very pleasant. It's just too slow, too many tight turns. You're crashing into everything all the time. You're losing control. I'm going to restart. Right, I'll restart with this view. This part is not enjoyable compared to the other part of the game. Right? If they get rid of this and they get rid of those smash-up things, they make the graphics a lot better and they get someone that knows how to do water on the team, this will be a bloody good game. If they change everything and turn it into Forza Horizon 5, this will be a bloody good game. But yeah, I honestly think that they've got quite a few things right. They've got the most important thing right. It's enjoyable. That's it. It's nice to play. That's the most important thing. Because, if your graphics are spectacular, but your game just doesn't play nicely, that's terrible. So all they've got to do is spend some more money on doing good graphics and then get rid of that smash-up thing, because that's the shittest thing ever to soil the good name of racing games. It's just bloody horrible, it really is. There's nothing enjoyable about it. It's like drive around this track and we will randomly present your driver line to you just before you need to do it, so that you have to drive like an absolute bloody idiot. It's horrible. So yeah, get rid of that. Improve the graphics. And get rid of these horrible little tight tracks. Although, I imagine that what I'm doing now actually exists in real life, and this is something that these guys really do. So they've got to kind of leave this stuff in, because that's part of whatever this discipline is. Bloody hell, I'm in 5th place. I thought I was in 3rd place. I thought these guys here were 1st and 2nd. Oh shit, rewind. Oh, something's making a noise. What's that? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's my wife saying "oh," just "oh." I can't remember what I said to her, but her reply was "oh." Don't know why I had that big no entry sign up there. I definitely wasn't going the wrong way. Right, I reckon she might have expanded on her "oh." If these 2 messages are going to be P and Q. Get out of the way, mate. I've got to fight my way to the front. Oh, that's it. Right, let's have a look at this message then.
Another edition
Oh,
of Off-Road
it was just, oh, I love you, baby, and some kisses. I can't remember what I sent her, but I'll reply to it in a sec.
bringing you the greatest.
Oh yeah, I remember what I sent to her. Right, the dog for a long time now has been refusing to eat his food. He just won't touch his food, and we're having a lot of trouble getting him to eat. But I discovered the other day, right, our cleaner who makes food as well as clean, she made me some food and she cooked loads of quinoa, like fucking loads of it. So we'd got it all in the fridge and it'd been there for quite a few days, and I thought we're going to end up chucking this away. So I mixed some of it in with the dog food. I thought might as well give it a shot. And the dog loves it. So the dog will only eat his food now. He's on like dry kibble, but it's we had him on one type and he did like it and he's gone off it and he refused to eat it and he was losing weight. So we put him on something else. And he's not eating that either. But I've just discovered if I mix it with quinoa, he eats it. So for the past few days, that's what we've been doing. So the message I'd sent to my wife was yesterday, the cleaner threw away my pre-prepared week's worth of quinoa that I was going to mix in with the dog food. And this morning, I didn't realise till this morning, but this morning I was doing his breakfast and I was like, bloody hell, where's all this fucking quinoa gone out of the fridge? So I had to make him some more. So I made some. Obviously, it's too hot. So then we went on that mammoth walk and I thought, this is going to tire him out. The quinoa will be cold when we get home and he can have his breakfast then. So yeah, I was telling her about that. But it's so weird how he won't eat his food unless I mix it with this. I imagine that's pretty good. Quinoa's pretty good for you. It's like a bit of a superfood, really, isn't it? And it's dead cheap. It's really quick and easy to make. And it's making him eat his expensive dog food. So it's good that I've got this cheap stuff that's good for you that I can mix in with his dog food. And then he actually eats his dog food. He really likes it. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I'm glad I discovered it. So if you've got a dog that won't eat its food, try quinoa, see if it works. But yeah, very unexpected. Right, one more race and it's the end of this video. What are we on? Oh, that's not bad timing actually. Oh, it's another fucking shitty little one. Right, what's the length of that? Well, that one is 0.43 kilometres. This one is 1.36 kilometres. So I mean, it looks very similar, but obviously it's not. It's not as tight. Hang on, let's just go back a sec and make sure it's just a race and not a smash-up thing. Because there was a smash-up, wasn't there? No, it's a lap race, so that one's the smash-up. We're not going to do that one. Right, I'm not using that truck again because it failed me. I want to go with this. Right then, last one of the video here. Hopefully we can claim back a few stars that we've lost, and then on the next video installment of Gravel, we'll be tackling the next boss and progressing on our career to the next stage.
Welcome to Monte Bianco, off-road fans. If you like enjoying the peacefulness of the mountains.
It's a shit day, innit? Oh, look at the snow. That's bloody awful. Oh, at least it actually changes direction when you drive. Oh, hang on, I'm in the wrong view, ain't I? Oh, fucking hell, that's not the view button. Let's cancel that. Why doesn't every game have the same button to do what you want to do? It'd be so much better. Like Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA. It's like the shoot and the pass for years on those two games has been the opposite. But I have noticed now that you can, on PES, I don't know if FIFA's doing it, but on PES you can say, change my controls so that it works like FIFA. And I reckon that PES are stealing FIFA players. If you play football, which do you prefer? It's like, for a long time it was FIFA because it was official, but for me it was always PES. I've always preferred PES. And just recently, I mean, FIFA has gone down the route of stupid fucking microtransaction bollocks and buying players and all that crap, which is just shit. That's just, you know, this is not going well. Let's restart. But PES has just become brilliant over the last two installments. If you play FIFA and you've not given PES a chance, then try PES because it has become absolutely brilliant. The animations are good, it's fluid, it feels nice, it's so much better. But yeah, I was a big fan of PES way back in the day when we were on like a PlayStation 2, I think. But I was never really that fond of FIFA. But because it was official, you kind of felt like, yeah, it was official. But you used to be able to download all the official stuff on PES and then just install it yourself, which you can't do on the Xbox. You can do it on the thingy-bob version. What's it called? Computer? Yeah, that's it, a computer version. Or I think you can do it on the PlayStation as well. Bloody hell, this is sliding all over the place. You definitely used to be able to do it on the old PlayStation. I don't know if you can anymore. But, yeah, they've done it over the past couple of years. PES has got brilliant. It really has. They've really done a good job. And if you look at the animations, the graphics of the faces of the players, it's just fucking incredible. And when you compare PES player faces to FIFA player faces, it's just so impressive. They've really put a lot of effort into it, and I think they're really listening to the actual players as well and doing the stuff that the players want, as opposed to EA Sports, which are just shitting all over the players and doing absolutely shit things where we've got to pay for everything that we want. I mean, I'm on EA Access, but it's shit. I might cancel it. It just is really shit. It's like they barely even give you free games anymore. They just give you discounts on games, and then when they do give you a free game, it's a rubbish one. This is horrible. I might just sack this off. It's I'm in 8th position. I've done 2 laps. I didn't even realise I'd done 1. But this is not a nice experience. I'm sliding around all over the place. I can't see anything. I'm miles away from everybody else. See, on some tracks, the difficulty of medium is way too hard, and on other tracks, ones where you're not sliding around all over the place, medium is way too easy. So yeah, maybe on Gravel 2 they want to sort out the difficulty settings as well. Jesus, I've got no control. Come on. Right, we're on lap 3. Is that lap 4 now? No, it's not. Where's the start line? I know I'm going to come last, obviously, but I'm going to complete the race anyway. And then we'll call it a day on this, and we'll jump into something else. Well, we'll jump into Forza as long as it works. It has installed, but when I tried to load it up, it said you need to be connected to the internet. And I was connected to the internet, and other games were working fine. So it still might not be working, but it has definitely now installed itself, and I think all its updates as well, so I should be able to get back on there. But I'll test it in a bit. When we finish this lap, I'll very quickly test it, and then if it's working, I will get back in there, have a look at what's going on in the rivals, and maybe get back in my beautiful Auto Union and see if I can get back over my rivals' times. I think I'm going to choose LCD Dog for my rival on this one. See that car go flying over the top there? That looked quite cool. I know you've posted a lap time much better than mine. I was beating you, but you weren't really trying very hard, and now you're quite a bit ahead of me.
Is coming to an end.
Right, that's it for this instalment of Gravel. On the next one, we are going to be taking on a boss race and progressing to the next part. So yeah, we're going to be in here having a crack at this dude. And we've got 3 bosses left. So we've got him, and then the champion of champions at the end there. So that's the final league. So, right, let's see if Forza Horizon will actually load. It better not take a minute or 2. Well, it should say it'll take a few seconds. It is never going to take a minute or 2, is it? Oh, this is promising. This is very promising. Right, I just want it to get to the bit where the car's going along the street, and then I'll feel safe. I've had such a fucking nightmare with my games, I really have. But hopefully now they are starting to all work properly. Let's have a look how many we've got left. So, right, there's 21 things left to install. Oh, I really like this. I forgot I'd got this. When I was having my lengthy hiatus from YouTube, I installed this trains thing. It's really quite enjoyable, actually. I might have a little bit more of a crack on that. So because I was enjoying it, I downloaded all of the expansions as well. Well, it says 21, but most of it is add-ons for the Division. I haven't looked at this yet, but I think it might be quite interesting. I haven't looked at Gears 5 yet either. So did MotoGP 2019 also install, and is that working as well? Right, so this is definitely working. That's brilliant. Let's see if MotoGP is working, because that was another one which just kept not working. Oh, guys, I think I've solved my annoying Xbox problem. Oh, that's brilliant. I thought my Xbox was dying because everything I was trying just would not work. So, I've got MotoGP again, which is brilliant. I can get back in there. I've got Forza again, that's good. I've also got the dinosaur thing. That's another game that I downloaded whilst I was away. This. And I completed the game. I did all of the story and the career and everything like that. Then what I was doing is just making kind of like an absolute shitload of dinosaurs, and then one dinosaur that's got to kill all the other ones. And I was kind of seeing if I could have one dinosaur as a champion and pitting them against each other, which was a lot of fun. I might make some videos on it. I really enjoyed it. So it looks like everything is now sort of working that's installed. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that I've got my games back. Right, anyway, back to Forza. Right, see you later, guys. Have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm going to load up Forza and see what's going on, what season we're in, if it's changed, what the rivals are looking like, whether or not I can post a time in my Auto Union to compete against other people, or if I'm too late, I don't know. But hopefully I'm going to have the chance of getting back in there. If that is still available, then as soon as I have started, as soon as I've shut this video down, I will start another one on Rivals, being as I've got the weekend free and the dog has stopped doing naughty things. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.